What's up, LC heads? Let's talk about our boy Duran here. All right, and a lot of the people have been asking, how do you think he stacks up with Randy? Well, you know, different strokes, different folks. It's one of those things. The way I look at it is, Randy is a lot more crowd control savvy. Okay, he's going to be able to interrupt more. He's going to do good damage, and I think this level really showcases it. Okay. Let's just take a look at this guy and see how he's doing. He's at 104 out of 110. He's almost got, he's got 78 SC, and he's at 101 out of 120. The thing is with this guy, no matter what all of these traits and stuff are, what you're going to see and what you're going to notice right off rip when I take him to the benchmarking level. Oh, that's good coffee. This guy's going to have a hell of a time. He's going to have a hell of a time because he's not going to be able, I mean, chances are we're not going to see him even complete not even one of his abilities. We might be able to get the S2 off, and we're going to talk about that real quick. So, from my experience, your best chance to get a foot in the door as far as a combo goes with this guy is to start with the spin slash. Everything else just takes too long to set up. Now, hey, if you have, I mean, we're talking about soloing here, okay? If you have another character that's taking care of crowd control for you, right? Maybe, Earth Girl can throw up a freaking tornado real quick, and that will give this guy time to actually get off an S1 or an S3 and like actually reach into some of his damage. He does have some good damage cap. He can hit pretty hard. It's something that I've already noticed. You know, damage cap plus 12,000. And he's got some berserk boost stuff there. So I've seen him do the damage. He can do the damage, but you have to be able to get the ability off to actually get the damage in there. So let's just run in here. We'll see what we can do. I'm going to try to put ice on his weapon, right? The reason I'm doing that is because I believe ice is what the birds are weak to most here. And so hopefully we can take out some of the birds. We need to take out some birds if we even want a snowball's chance in hell here. Because then, yeah, it literally does become impossible for him to get anything off with the birds in the background throwing lightning, throwing this miasma crap. Even right here, there's a bird right in front of me. It's pointless for me to tap any of my skills. They're going to get wasted right here. The only thing I can do is run straight up, take some damage, try to get out of here, and then when these fools are flying up to me, oh, look at that. This one's about to cast. We have an opportunity here, folks. This might be it. This might be the only opportunity. Oh, I just messed it up. With the wrong tap of the button, it's all over. We can try to get an S2 off in here. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Oh man, we were like a millisecond off from actually getting that stupid little tornado to go off. This looks like a done deal already right now because I'm out of the S2s. They were interrupted. Oh wait, I got one more. I can't even attack here because there's a dude right next to me. He's going to interrupt anything I do. So we're going to have to run down. Now these fools that are following us, maybe we can get a spin slash off. Let's try. Oh, there we go. Oh, and the lightning though. Another spin slash. Can we get an S3? The S1 is never going to proc. It's too easy to interrupt. It's too easy to get stuck to a wall. We will try this again. But the damage is coming through. If you look at some of these birds, they are at half health, and we technically didn't even complete one of our abilities. I mean, most of this guy's damage is at the very end. If you drop his S3, he hits everybody around him, and then he does like a very big swing at the end, and that actually has some good damage cap. That's going to have some good damage on it. The problem is we're never getting to it. We're never getting to it because the first couple swings he takes, he can get interrupted. And that is just what happened. So let's see if I'm quick enough here to maybe set up a scenario. Because I'll be honest with you, in this level, and I've done this before, if you get lucky, oh, they're not following me. Yeah, if you get lucky and you can actually group these fools up, you can take them all out. All this guy needs is to throw his kit a couple of times, and these things will start dying. But see, even there, oh. Run. Where am I? Oh, shit. Oh, boy. All right, let's reload. Figures as soon as I start recording. So this just kind of showcases the problems that this character has soloing. Now, obviously, you're not going to be running him solo. You're going to be running another character with him. And when that is the case, you can use this guy to get some serious damage out there. He's running with Berserk on him right now. I would like to showcase one lucky successful run. Let's see if we can pull it off. Now we need these fools to just start chasing us. Council of 10, retarget. And this guy might already be too close. We'll try to see if we can get the S2 off. Go. Ooh, we got half a tornado go up. Let's see, we're done. We're done. The birds can fly just as fast as you. And they're casting spells. All right, we have them following us. We're almost out of health. Can we meet them halfway and get a spin slash across? No. Oh, we had one. Oh, we got the S3. We're actually hitting with that S3. Oh, and the S1 got interrupted, and the ogre's just going to do us in. Interestingly enough, though, really this guy only had to drop, his S3 a couple of times, and we did just take out some of those birds. It's possible. It's doable. And remember, this is a free character that they are giving us. In my personal opinion, yeah, he can be good. He can be used, especially if you're new to the game. This guy will clear content for you. He's not supposed to be a solo runner. I'm pretty much running him here just to showcase what I think the issues are with him. Personally, IMO, and I think that's the big difference between him and Randy. Randy could go in here. Oh, man, that just absolutely destroyed us. I hate when they try to, like I told you to use Ice Saber. Why do you have to try to use a basic attack before you use Ice Saber? There we go. It doesn't matter. We're already done here. We're already done here. Oh, jeez. Talk about a combo. Off the lightning, straight into the hammer. Yeah, this is what I think the big problem is with him, comparing him to Randy. I could bring Randy in here, a powered-up Randy, and guess what? He's going to be able to, hit some of these birds, and he's going to be able to get some of his combos out. He's going to be able to connect, and this guy can't. This guy just cannot. He needs the time to set up, and it's very easy to interrupt him, but they have set him up where he can do tons of damage when he does connect. But, it's hard to do. See, none of these fools are following us now. I would like to get one lucky clear in here. I have done it before. See, it'd be nice if I could just start dropping my S3 right here and just kind of affect some of them with the AoE. But like I said, the S2 I think is the best thing to go. It goes off the fastest. It's the only chance we have. It does make that damn little tornado up in the air. Ooh. Ooh. And we can follow that up with the S1. Run. Oh, that sucks. There's one of those little darkness spells going up. So we're just going to keep running. Okay, this one. We're going to go after this one. We have some spin slashes, and we're just going to try to dump. We're just going to try to dump anything we can. It'd be nice if that tornado stayed up. There's that S3. We can hit with an S1. Oh. Why? Stop running back to him, man. Go after this damn bird. How about that? Who's just trying to knock us into this ogre. There we go. We might be able to finish some of these fools off. The ogre's slow enough where... Oh, this damn bird's still alive. Damn you, ogre. There we go. See, the ogre is slow enough where this guy's damage can keep up with him. It is doable. It is possible. I'm so sorry that you had to wait 7 minutes into this to actually watch me get this damn thing cleared. But as you can see, this is not an easy run for him. Like, not by any means, and this is only the level 80. And I think all of this is just attributed to the fact that this guy has zero crowd control. Like I said, he'd be a lot better if that S2 of his was a little bit more instant. If that tornado came up instantly and just pushed people away from him for 1 goddamn second so he could actually do something. His S3, he does AoE damage all around him, and then that turns into like a big slash, but that AoE does not actually seem to knock any people away from him. It doesn't actually seem to interrupt anybody, which is why I keep trying to use that S2, because if you can get that tornado thing going, at least it does kind of, you know, bunch the enemies up and throw them up into the air for a goddamn millisecond, and from there you can try to use one of your other abilities. But just getting that S2 off in a situation like that where you're getting swarmed, it really shows this guy's limitation. Don't get me wrong, he can do damage, right? I mean, that when it came down to just him fighting that ogre, he was able to smack him down pretty damn quick. You know, but as far as crowd control goes, this guy does not have it, and that is perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I think that's where him and Randy differ a lot. Randy could go in there and he's going to be able to juggle some of those birds, and he's just going to be able to use more of his kit, and he's going to get interrupted a lot less, right? And I think in a solo run like that, that makes a big difference. But remember, this guy's not going to be running solo, right? He's not going to be running solo, so you can have somebody else, even if it's just cast Blizzard or something, just to keep hitting the enemy, to interrupt them, to stun lock them for a second. And then this guy can take some of those big swings. They are doing damage, right? Also, he's fire element. He was ice element for this fight. So we are fighting against a 80 resistance to fire, I believe. The ogre has an 80 resistance to fire. The birds have an 80 resistance to fire. I changed to ice because I think the birds only have a 30 resistance to ice. The ogre still has an 80, right? And this guy was still doing damage just fine. So he is a berserker class. You're going to want to put berserk on him. I think it works well. I really do think that, like, getting those abilities off can be rewarding because you can dig in for some deep pockets of damage. You just need to make it to the end of that skill where he's actually going to hit for 50, 60,000, whatever it's going to be when this guy's actually capped out. But I can already see it in his kit. Not a great solo character because he has absolutely no crowd control. But you know what? I can say that about one of my favorite characters too. Where is this girl? Let's see, where is she? Let's find my android. So here is my A2. Here's my A2, still work in progress, 111 out of 120. She's much stronger than him, right? She's got a base strength of 3161. And personally, I can take her into that same level. And even this girl right here, she's going to struggle there. And it's going to be for the same reasons. Like, she's going to have no problem killing those birds and taking everybody out as soon as she can actually drop some of these moves without being interrupted. I will say this, I think A2 is harder to interrupt than Duran is, just saying a lot, and I don't know how much damage he can crank out, but A2 can consistently hit for 65,000 over and over and over again. The other thing is, too, A2 has Rising Smash. This knocks enemies up into the air. that gives this girl some crowd control. You can be in a group of those birds. If you can get one rising smash off, all those birds are going to get thrown into the air for just 1 second. And that 1 second is all you need to use Sword Storm, right? And then those birds start dying. There's less of them. It becomes manageable. And then A2 just completely destroys that level. I will say this, though. My A2 is not making it through that level on hard mode. She's just not. It's too difficult, and she is light element. Think about that. She's, it's a strong element to have there. And like I said, she can go through medium mode, which is what we were just running, right? But if I go into hard mode, and you're trying to solo this level on hard, I'll tell you right now, about the only person I have on my account that's going to go into Heart of the Temple on hard and, solo run it is Maja. Maja's the only one that can do it. And it just is what it is. He's doing it with a spell. He's doing concentrated light damage, and he's taking them all out in one hit. And right after he does that, he goes unconscious himself, so it's kind of funny to see. Since we got this guy out, and we're messing around with him, let's actually see. I haven't seen his S4. I have not seen his S4. I have noticed that it's miserably slow to charge, so maybe it's some heavy hitting shit. I don't know. But let's try to see what that looks like, because I honestly have not even seen it. Oh, damn. Here I thought I was going to break free without even getting hit. So we do have some ice on our weapon. Yeah, everything's an 80 resistance. At least I'm not rocking dark here. It's 50. And interestingly enough, that is why I think this level is interesting for Sheeta to clear, right? Because all of these things have the highest dark resistance. So Sheeta goes in here and he just has to go to town on these things with all of his dark damage. But with his survivability, he actually makes it through. I have some old videos of Sheeta in here. All right, so here's the boss. Let's see what Hellion Fury looks like. Okay. That's not a good sign. I'm not really seeing his health move all that much. Oh, geez. Can we take out a bird with one of these? Ooh. It's looking like we're pretty much just going to be sticking to those. The S1, the S2, and S3. Like, cool. I see some damage there, but... And I get it that it's the wrong element. I'll be honest with you guys, I was expecting a little bit more than that. But, what are you going to do? Oh, can we get... Oh, there's our little tornado. Oh, man. Oh, I hate that. You're jumping up into the air to drop that S3, and on your way down, one of them intercepts you. It's just fucking terrible. Or just jumping into a lightning bolt. But, I am seeing him hit, 30,000 damage and up just with that S1. Like I said, crowd control is this guy's big issue. He is swinging a freaking Claymore. This isn't the first time they've kind of made a character like this. He is like a Berserk A2. You can make it work, right? So at least he has multiple elements at his disposal, whatever that's worth to you. So he is pliable. He's going to be able to probably target an element that the enemy's weaker to, and he's going to have the damage cap in order to do great damage to it. The question is he going to be able to deliver it? That's it. That is it. That's the big question. If you can set up a scenario where this guy cannot be flinched for a minute. I even thought about going in there and putting a shield up on him. I was even thinking about trying it with Prim. So when these birds are trying to do all this damage to him, I don't know if they'll still stun lock him, but if anything, I think I will run him with Ruto. Ruto does give some flinch resistance here and there, so I don't know. He's still a very cool character. I think he's going to help new players. I think he's going to be able to run great because remember, you're not going to be solo running this guy like I am here, just kind of messing around and seeing what he can do. And the reason I do this is, I don't want other people's damage getting mixed up into his damage. I want to see how much he can do. I want to see their health bars go down, and I want to know that it's all from this guy. Right? So that is why I do these little solo run things. And hey, I'm just sharing what my opinion is here. I think Duran is really cool, and I think he can put in some major work. But you got to work on that damn delivery, and that's not something that's easy to do. But it is much easier when you're running a full party, and I don't think most people are going to have issues with this guy. I think you're going to do some crowd control with somebody else, and you're going to switch over to him, and you're just going to drop bombs. And hey, it's like golf, right? You're scoring a hole-in-one. It's rewarding. That's the way I look at it. When Duran actually gets to bust a move, and one of his plays actually comes together, and he actually gets to do all three of his swings with his S3 or whatever it is, yeah, it's rewarding. You're going to see the damage go up. You're going to see the enemy fall. The question is, can you actually deliver it and get him to do the damn thing? So that's IMO on Duran. And again, mine's not fully finished, but I think I got him built enough to get a pretty good idea of what this guy does. And like I said, I'm not actually disappointed with his damage. I think his damage is great. It is. It really is. He can tear through those birds. I've went in there and I've actually cleared that level with a pretty fast clear time with Duran. Yeah, I got lucky. I got to bunch those birds up into the corner, but throwing two of his S2s and one of his S3s, damn near all those birds died when I wasn't getting interrupted. Now, all these times that you guys just saw me run in there with him, I think there was only like maybe 2 or 3 times where he actually finished one of his skills. When he does finish the skill off, it shows. It shows because the birds do start dying. So I think the damage is there. I don't think anybody's going to really argue that too much, especially from a free character, right? Friendly reminder, the last free character that we got, I believe, I could be wrong. The last free character we got was this guy, okay? If anybody can run Alphonse Elric through this level, let me know. I will genuinely be impressed, but I stopped working on Alphonse. Yeah, if you actually have that character and you have him built up, he was a free character that was given to us from the Full Metal collab. He's the little brother of Full Metal. And if anybody has him built, and you can do the Ancient Temple run with him and solo it and clear him, please let me know. Leave me a comment. Send me that video. I would love to see that. I would like to see, what's his name, Elric? I would like to see him just do the level 80 Heart of the Temple. Forget about it in hard mode. But if anybody can do that, I would be thoroughly impressed, and I would love to watch that video. So leave me a comment and let me know. But to my knowledge, that was the last free character we got, and I do feel much better about this one. I think Duran is better. I think he's more usable, and I think he's actually going to help a new account. So that's what I think about this guy. They gave us a pretty awesome freebie this time, right? You just have to actually hit with him. So best of luck to everybody out there working on this guy. I personally don't think you're wasting your time if you are. And it is nice that he already, comes at level 100. So very cool, very cool. Hopefully they keep up this trend in the future. And I will talk to you all soon. Later, everybody.